Hello everybody, I hope that you are doing very well today. I have another kind of sketchbook video for you today. A couple of months ago I posted a video, I will link it up somewhere here, where I destroyed all of my sketchbooks that I had, or not all of them, but the ones I did not really like anymore. I used to have around 12 filled out sketchbooks, which is quite a lot I think, because I filled them out over the last 4-ish years. And I decided there was a lot of stuff in my sketchbooks that I did not really like, that was page filler, and I didn't really care about it, and I just wanted to downsize all of my sketchbooks into a handful that I really did enjoy every page of. So I did that, and I kept 2 sketchbooks, including this one, that I still really liked, or liked most of it. And then all of the others I kind of made new collages and put them in a new sketchbook. And that's how it was for a couple of months. They have been sitting in my bookshelf over there on a row. And then I thought, I still want to do something else with my sketchbooks. I like some of my sketches so much because I tend to go all the way. Let me show you a good example. And really make very big collages out of them, including pictures with drawings, and just make something very unique. And I thought some of these are so fun, I just want to look at them as much as possible and not just have them put away in a book. So what I'm gonna do now is I took out my 2 big sketchbooks that I made in the previous video, and I'm also gonna take this sketchbook and I'm going to tear out again all of the pages that I like and turn them into wallpaper / posters so that I can actually hang them up on the wall. And my idea is to have, when I have my own place, to have a wall dedicated to all of my sketches and basically cover the wall in all of these collages. I'm already gonna show you a couple that I made. So like I said, I went through the other sketchbooks and I chose the pages I want to keep. So I have, for example, big drawings that I just gonna keep as a whole. I put them all on A3 size paper. I put them on this Canson drawing paper so that's a bit thicker and not as flimsy. And then I put them in a plastic sheet to, I don't know, protect them a bit. So this is another one, a drawing on which I also put some cards to, make it more of a collage. And then this one. So I'm gonna hang them eventually, not right now, on the wall and just have a wall covered with all of these pages. I think that would look really neat. So I already went through 2 sketchbooks and now I'm gonna show you the selection I'm gonna make out of this sketchbook and also turn those pages into new collages and basically use my sketches as wallpaper as a way of decorating my room. So I'm very excited to take you onto this journey. I also wanted to quickly say thank you for everybody who commented on my previous video and also gave their opinion, because I'm always curious to know what you think, or especially if you also make sketchbooks yourself. Do you like my idea? Do you think it's very stupid or crazy because I'm throwing away all these progress drawings I made, all these memories? But I did think about this quite for a long time, and I'm very much okay with what I'm doing, and I'm just so excited to have a wall eventually just covered with drawings. I think that would look really nice. But as always, let me know what you think. And I mean, we never know, right? I may wake up in 10 years and be like, no, the sketchbooks that I ruined and threw away, I'm so stupid that I did that. But I mean, we'll see. Right now I'm actually feeling quite excited about it and confident. So yeah, let's start collaging again. So the same way I did it last time, I go through my sketchbooks and I select all the items that I still want to keep or that I now really want to put on display, because I have in the back of my mind that I will be turning these drawings and collages into wallpaper or big posters or however you want to call it. So what I do is, if the pieces of paper are on a flimsy back piece of paper, I put them on a bigger, sturdier Canson paper, and then I rearrange some of the collages. So I thought it would be nice to maybe show you how I work and approach this project. So basically this is a collage in progress with a lot of 3D elements going on, as you can tell, and there's a mirror of a makeup palette. Hi, how are you? And so here there are some clippings of things that I like. A small Hello Kitty painting a friend of mine made. I just glue them onto the drawing paper, which is this one. This A3 Canson drawing paper that is a bit on the thicker side, because then it makes a collage more sturdy, because you do need something to carry the 3D elements if you are going to use that as well. And then I also have this, a see-through folder for your page basically. But what I like about these is they're also A3, are a bit bigger. They open on the long side, so this is the opening to put the paper, and that's perfect because if I have a page that's bulkier, it can still fit in this. As to if this were the opening, the smaller side, then I would have to, the page would just wouldn't fit and I would ruin it. And then on here I have some clippings from, a sketchbook that I'm gonna reuse, and drawing to make a new collage. Then I have my hot glue gun to glue everything. I also have a glue stick and then a pair of scissors. So yeah, let's get started. I'm first going to get the sketchbook with all the faces, and I'm going to make a selection of what I want to reuse and what I am ready to part with. Kind of a sketch decluttering, if you will. So this is the most exciting part, because this was the bigger sketchbook that I first decided that I wanted to keep as it is, as a sketchbook. But then I went through it again, and also what had been annoying me for a longer time is that this sketchbook is literally falling apart, because it turned out to be so bulky, and I did a lot of things to it that the spine was literally about to explode, so I had to duct tape it together, and then the duct tape came off, so it was looking very messy and also not very... It looked too fragile to get it out of the closet and look through it. So I decided, no, I want to also make a selection here of the drawings that I like the most and the pictures and letters that I want to keep as memories, and then I'm turning those into new collages as well. I also was a bit more severe and with my selection, and I also got rid of quite a few drawings and doodles that I actually did not really like that much or wasn't as attached to. So I'm actually quite lucky, because most of the things I took out of the sketchbook are collages already that I want to keep as they are. I can just put this on a page and half of the page is already filled, so I think this will go quite quickly. Yeah, nice. And then I repeat the process and I make new collages, I rearrange a couple of things, and I basically just look what looks good together. So it's a bit of a puzzle, but there's not really a right or wrong solution, because I don't fasten everything with too much hot glue. You are also able to rearrange a couple of things, if I want to change things up in the future, which is a nice thought or idea. So I will now be showing you the collages I made and that I already put in a plastic protective sheet, as you can tell. So it's basically the same as my previous sketchbook. So you have some drawing elements and then cards, because I do keep every card that I get. Some of these also consist of more pages, so this folds open. There's also still a card in this little envelope. And obviously these cards are also still supposed to be folded open. So as you can tell, my collages contain a lot of different things. You can call it art journaling, whatever you like, but I have mostly smaller paintings or drawings that I did myself, but then I also have a lot of letters and cards I got from friends or family, because those things do mean a lot to me. I also have a lot of pictures included in them, pictures from when I was still in high school, from days out with friends, because you know, those do hold dear memories to my heart, so that's why I wanted to keep them. And yeah, I do like it. I like it that it's so busy and just a lot of different things to look at. And again, I did make a selection where I kept the drawings that I liked the most. And I think that's the biggest discussion with what I did here, that people think, oh no, you throw away so many memories, you throw away your process, you cannot really see where you came from. And I never re-looked at the drawings that I didn't like again anyway. They were just kind of laying around in a shelf or in a drawer, and I thought, what a waste of space. They don't necessarily spark joy. So a shameless plug, if you want to see any of these drawings in their original sketchbook, you can watch my sketchbook playlist, because I did do a flip through of all of the sketchbooks before I did this to them. This used to be a cover of a sketchbook. And then I also have a couple of more collages that I have not put in a sheet yet because I ran out of sheets, so I need to order some more. I got them off of Amazon. I have these drawings, and they were actually meant to go together like a puzzle. And I think I still want to do that, so I'm gonna get a big Steinbach piece of paper. They're like 50 centimeters by 70 centimeters, and then I can put them all together as one big cohesive work. So I'm gonna do that when I have that, and then yeah, I'm just gonna hang that up like a painting, like a separate artwork somewhere. So that's what all of these faces are for, so that's why I keep them separate for now. And these are the remaining that still need to be put in a plastic sheet, basically. So to kind of give you an idea of what I meant by using my drawings as wallpaper, I kind of put this setup together. You can tell here is my desk, and then this would be then the accent wall that I would cover with my collages. This is obviously just a temporary setup, and I use these reusable bodies for this. But if you were to do this for real, or if I were to do this for real, I would use these command strips because they can hold quite a lot of weight and it would be more sturdier. But this would be what I am going for. So obviously if I'm actually going to be doing this, there are quite a few things I have to keep in mind, such as I cannot cover too many walls because that would be probably too busy, so I would have to choose like an accent wall. And also the wall should not get too much direct sunlight. So my desk here is actually quite perfect for that, this wall, because there is a big window here, but I have my curtains pulled up most of the time. Because sunlight will, especially the pencil drawings, for example this one is pencil drawing, the sunlight will definitely damage that a lot faster over time. But I think this would look quite nice if I do say so myself. I'm quite curious as to how this is going to turn out. And as always, please let me know what you think of this idea. And if you want, please check out my other videos. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a very lovely remaining of your day. And take care. Bye bye.